Hey, what's going on, you guys? Mr. Money1235 back here yet again for another album review. Coldplay, Ghost Stories. You know, I don't find Coldplay to be that great of an album band. I've always enjoyed their singles way more than their albums. Like X and Y, for example, I didn't enjoy that album the whole way through. I didn't enjoy Parachutes the whole way through. The only few albums that I've loved from Coldplay the entire way through, Rush of Blood to the Head, Viva La Vida, and this album. I'm not even kidding you guys, this right here might be my favorite Coldplay album that I've ever heard. For one, this album is just so touching emotionally for me. I know I started off not really enjoying the two singles that dropped from this thing, Magic and Midnight, but I have so come around to those tracks so strongly. I absolutely love these songs now. I think they're great, I think they were great singles, and I mean, I cannot get over how good this album is, honestly. I've listened to it like 3-4 times since the leak, and I think it's great. I just think it's wonderful. The first song on this album, Always in My Head, I love the way that like there's a choir like kind of hanging in the background that starts off this track. It sounds really haunting and beautiful. The chorus to this song is just gorgeous. Chris Martin's vocals are sounding so good on this song. Just a chilling, really cool way to start off this album, and I think this is a great song. Same thing with the song Magic. I know I didn't like this one before, but I've so come around to it. I think this is a great song. Really love the music video as well. The music video is really cool. And I just think the chorus to this song is really great, really catchy. This song does feel like magic. It really does. This entire album feels like magic to me. The next song, Ink, is like a beautiful song about getting a tattoo. I think it's really great. The drums on this song sound really, really good. I think they're what keeps this track interesting the most. This isn't necessarily a fast song, but the really fast tempo beat of the drums really keeps this track interesting and fresh, and I love that for it. The next song, True Love, I love the chorus on this track. It kind of sounds to me a little bit of a track that might be about the separation between him and Gwyneth Paltrow. I'm getting a little bit of hints of that everywhere in this album, honestly. He might be talking about his divorce right now. Which totally makes sense because Chris Martin's a very emotional guy, and the way Gwyneth was just like just fucking heartless about this whole divorce thing, you can definitely tell that he loved this woman, and he's putting out the emotions on this album. Next song on this album, Midnight, which I absolutely love now. I didn't like this one before either. I thought it was boring, but now it just touches me at a place that is okay with me. I seriously listen to the song like driving around at night, and it makes the hair on the back of my neck stand up. It is just so fucking haunting and beautiful and emotional. It's just gorgeous song. I especially love near the end of the track where like there's this electronic like techno kind of sounding keyboard coming up, and then it fades back down again for the outro. I just think it sounds really good. It's a really good track. I cannot believe I didn't like this song before. The next track, Another's Arms, is another one of my absolute favorites on this album. I love the chorus to this song. This one also, I get a little bit of a hint it might be about the divorce. The next track of this album, Oceans, is this acoustic-laden song, and I love how, like, near the end of the track, it kind of fades out and then brings back in, like, the sound of, like, ocean waves and the choir again from that haunting, beautiful, kind of in the background type choir that you hear like in the back of your headphones that was featured on the very first track on this album. I think I love that near the end of this track. Just really emotional, really touches you. I love that about it. And then it fades into the next track of this album, which might be the only upbeat song on this album, A Sky Full of Stars. Really beautiful song, really upbeat. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the upbeat songs that they had on like Viva La Vida. I think it's great, and then the last song of this album, Oh, is just this beautiful piano song about flying birds, you know, traditional Coldplay lyric stuff. Really beautiful song, really long. Once again, this track also fades out to bring back in that beautiful choir from beginning, and I think it's a great way to end this album. So I love this album through and through. I just think it's a little weird how this album only has 9 songs on it. That's a really weird place to stop. So I'm really looking forward to going to Target to get the special edition, which has 3 bonus songs on it, because that makes 11 songs, and that feels a little more of like a complete album to me. This feels like some type of glorified EP. I just have no idea why they stopped on 9 songs. It just sounds weird. I mean, in the end, I don't really feel empty after the 9 songs on this album are over. It's not like I feel like it should be longer or anything. It's just really weird seeing that only 9 songs. I feel like there should have been at least 1 more to make the full 10 set that we've all grown used to in this day and age. Nevertheless, it's a great album. Definitely recommended. One of my favorite Coldplay albums to go right next to Viva La Vida for me. So what did you guys think of this album? I know a few of you guys were looking forward to this review, so Mr. Money1235, I'll see you guys later.